Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for waking up with Bunny. I have all the things. I am catching up on all the chat that's been going on this morning. My goodness. Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone? I hope everyone is doing extremely well. I've got my coffee. I've got my water. Life is good. We are going to have a great Tuesday. It's going to be awesome. It looks like everyone is having a lot of, let's see, Macho Monday. I'm here for Titty Tuesday. On another note, I'm accepting another job. That's awesome. Also making strides connecting with well-known fashion photographers. Awesome. Morning, everyone. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Be super cool. Invite them to be super cool with us. I love it. This is all. I love watching people in my world winning. I can feel my ROI coming in and expanding. I love that. You guys are killing it. That makes me super happy. Let's see. So much happening. All right, we are going to open up Twitter X and see what's going on there. Seeing if everyone on Twitter is winning as much as everyone in this neck of the woods is. That would be, let's see. You have at least 3 of the 6s. You'll be drowning in pussy. Now that's the way to wake up. All right, you sexy things. You guys are funny. All right, let's see what is going on over in the Twitter sphere, the X sphere. I don't know. First sip of coffee. It's quite hot. I will work not to spill it on myself. Texting is not where you build rapport. That is where you do it is face to face, knee to knee. You have to, guys are better in person. Even awkward guys are better in person than awkward guys on text, message, phone, you know, any of the messaging apps. Guys, do what you can to as quickly and seamlessly and effortlessly as possible get girls that you are interested in front of you. You can win the day if she is needed with you. This is a rule, 1000%, period. Like Eric's saying, texting is for logistics, period. We're gonna have a great Titty Tuesday. Oh, I see comments like that. Texting is for logistics only, is for boomers. I'm just gonna say the R word. This is retarded thinking. This is absolutely ridiculous to consider. Guys do not win over text. Absolutely not. Now, you can keep the rapport going over text once you are established with a girl, but you cannot sell on text. You cannot sell sexuality in, by digital media. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Girls aren't into that. We want to feel like you have a little bit of effort put in on your side. We want to balance your energy, all of these things. It goes a long way that we can see you in person, and it always works in your favor, period. Food festival I went to over the weekend. He always posts the coolest life videos. Steven Story, no doubt, has a very cool life. Let's see. Oh, hold on. That looks so much fun. That's a lot of freaking people. I love it. I saw that many people yesterday too, but we were all stopped in traffic and it wasn't moving for like an hour. And I was stuck. It was super weird. I don't usually get stuck in traffic. We pretty much pride ourselves on creating a 1 mile radius, but somehow that did not happen yesterday. Yesterday was not the day. There's a Titty Tuesday right there. Oh, the number one reason girls will dump you if you're too nice. Girls are very black and white. They don't consider niceness an outgrowth of strength. They see it as a weakness. Period. Let's see what Eric's adding here. Basically, when you're in an established relationship with a woman with a lot of hot, fiery chemistry, you can get away with a lot more. Even then, there's no guarantee. That's very true. So talking about the texting, talking about, you know, like being in front of her and doing a better job of selling in front, you can text more. You can do those kinds of things more when you are more established with one another. You can get away with a lot more. But even then, you don't want to come at it from a weakened position, from a needy position. That's where you have to be so cautious what your texting reads and the kind of nature of your texting. Again, it really needs to pass that Jumbotron test. Period. Let's see. That's on Monday we do chest. Oh gosh. This is why women live longer.
Go! Oh my God, it hurts!
No, it's not gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt. Oh, it hurts already. Go! Oh my God, it hurts!
No, it's not gonna
Rolls
hurt.
over on just as it's actually gonna take off. Idiots. This is why women live longer. My gosh. Oh. So I'm at a grocery store and a guy looks at me, then turns to his wife and says, "Oh yeah, we need naan bread." Naan is pretty amazing. And it is pretty nice that we can find it just in the regular bakery section of the grocery store now, because it is delicious. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, Tim Hicks's backyard. I think he looks over the school. What is that? It always looks like a baseball field to me, but today it looks under construction. Maybe it is the school. And they're just making, that sure looks like a school. That's pretty handy to live that close to the school your kids go to. That's a good way not to get stuck on a bridge for an hour on the way home from school. That's really good. Okay, I need to understand why a 24-year-old is more honest than a 45-year-old man. Logically, it would be the opposite. What are your theories? I would say a 24-year-old man has a lot less to lose. 45-year-old man is 45. I mean, it's similar to why 45-year-old, women are going to have more rules and more, a laundry list of must-haves, theoretically, in her brain at least, than a 24-year-old woman. It's the same thing. It's a time and experience issue. Interesting. That account puts up some interesting stuff. All body shapes are beautiful. No, that's not true. They might be beautiful in their way, but they're not healthy, and health is not attractive. Being unhealthy is not attractive. Fluent in sarcasm. I hate when I see women say that they are fluent in sarcasm. Equals, I'm going to be bitching about how no man seems to want me in 10 years. They bitch about everything. Fluent in sarcasm is like the ultimate red flag. Good morning, JD. I'm so glad you're here. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Okay. So back to the tweet right before this. The younger mind doesn't give a fuck, including all the mind-blowing, once-in-a-lifetime sex she's always visualized having, especially the religious ones. But the bottom line is, the younger you are, the less you're worried about it. Period. That's all there is to it. Like he says, they don't give a fuck. Fluent in sarcasm. Avoid, 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 avoid. Avoid. Avoid, avoid, avoid. I mean, that girl could be a stand-up comedian and actually a legitimately funny person, or she could be the biggest cunt on the planet. But either way, she's going to challenge you and bitch at every single thing if she takes pride in her sarcastic ways. Period. We need a drinking game for how many times I say period this morning for some reason. I don't know why that's my word of the day, but apparently it is. That's like this morning, randomly, I have that Hey Mambo song stuck in my head. That Hey Mambo, Mambo Italiano. That song is playing in my head on a constant loop this morning, and I'm not sure why, but I'm going to listen to it as soon as we get off this show. That doesn't even look good. Like, not good at all. My pussy is open for refugees. This photo is never going to not instigate that gag reflex in like all of us. No one wants to think about that. No one wants to think about that. What in the hell? All right, let's see what this is.
They were with the market. It's the last place we have. Kills your mate, demon. Look at these seagulls. We can have its way with the market. It's the last place we have left. I won't give you the combination. Oh, kills your mate, demon. Look at these seagulls.
Well, that's bizarre. Is that supposed to be a book character or something? I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's very well done and creepy. Bunny, why did my ex come back? Oh, this is not having to do with that character. Let's see about this. Why did my ex? Oh, it didn't go up. Why did my ex come back at 32 when she left at 23 to get an MBA? Why did my ex come back to you? Because she realized that was a mistake to have. Yeah. Okay. Why did my ex? Okay. Your ex came back because they realized that they made a fuck up. And people boomerang all the time. Make no mistake. They will boomerang back as many times as you will let them. Now, my first rule of thumb is always understanding that what broke you up initially, because it wasn't just that they were going to get an MBA. It's just like long distance relationships for short amounts of time like this happen all the time, are completely common. She got there, she realized she had fucked up. She couldn't do better without you. People only break up when they think they can do better. So if you took her back, that's what I really want to know. Did you take her back? Did you try it again? This is always my first concern, because if you take a girl back that you have broken up with, that you two have broken up, whether she did it to you, you did it to her, it was truly mutual, whatever broke you up will come back with a vengeance within a week. I always give it a week. A week. That is not long to be in honeymoon phase. But what happens is things always start from the point where they left off. So if you're getting more and more frustrated with each other, if you're arguing, things like that, and then you separate from one another, it's not that you get to restart down here at zero. It doesn't happen that way. Unfortunately, what happens is you start here. And so it gets real easy to get back to that super hot escalation point in no time. So the thing that broke you up is generally what rears its ugly head very, very quickly. Oh, there is a lot of good chat going on in this. Yeah, that's a valid question. Did your ex go from an attractive at 23 to fugly at 32? That's a big swing in time. That'll shock a person. Usually that's still young enough that as long as they've taken decent enough care of themselves, it doesn't look too rough, but it could look like this picture on our screen also. Oh, mercy. Let's see. This one is hilarious. This is fucking funny. You know, an OnlyFans, complaining that she's only worth $60 and the guy expects sex when she only charges $15 to show her pussy online. Oh, that's like I love the one. It's circling back around. I saw it last night. That's like a girl who's like, I don't know, saying that she's like an astrophysicist or something. And then 2 years later, she's like, I'm an OnlyFans girl now. You know, one of those like how it started, how it's going kind of creator post things. You head to Munich for Oktoberfest and are greeted by this fair maiden. How do you open? Oh, there's a lot of that lately. A lot of those Frodo looking chunky. Okay, let's talk about this because I did see this last night, but this is really good. You take your dream girl out, and this is how she's eating in front of you on a first date. Now, I quite honestly can't imagine this actually happening on a first date, but I'm sure it does. On occasion, this happens, but that would not be your dream girl unless you are like an eating competition guy, and it does not faze you to see women eating with completely terrible manners. This is definitely not something that you want to see when you're looking across the table. A girl who is interested in you, when you are out for a meal, she will use good manners. She will likely not finish her food, even if it is a salad, even if it's something feminine and light. She will not, clean her plate, and she definitely will not be eating like this. This is probably as much like something that some boyfriend was like, pick up everything. You're so starving. Pick it all up at the same time and act like you're eating the whole thing. That would be something that Fort Worth would do to me, and take pictures. And then we would post them on Facebook, and we would laugh and laugh and laugh, because this is the kind of thing that we do because we find that funny. You guys know I love that Canadian paintings. Bad grip strength equals bad in bed, and she knows it. Guys, if you're not doing some dead hangs and some farmer's carries at the gym, then you probably do not have great grip strength, and that tells a lot about your health. And we can tell by the strength of your hands. How much do you spend on food a week? Please include family size and where you're from. Oh, I bet this has some good answers. 120 if we're being really cheap, or 300 if we're all being fatties that week. That's probably fair. That's probably about what we spend also. $250 to $300 for groceries only for a family of 3. One is a teenager in Texas. Accurate. $200 to $250, 2 weeks for 4 adults. My goodness, where do you live? That is an example of what you can do if you've got a stay-at-home wife who is planning ahead for every meal. This can be done. That's really good. 4 adults. I don't know why there are 4 adults in your household, but kudos to $200 to $250 on your weekly grocery budget. That's pretty good. Being a dad is the best job in the world. Look at how sweet that picture is. I love it. As we grow older, okay, we've got to not have the fuck around and find out. As we grow older, we realize it's better to be low key and private. It's true. I think that there are a lot of things that that we realize as we grow older that it's like just stuff that doesn't matter as much in theory. But then we get back to one of those first posts of our conversation today, and it's all about like the older you get, the more rules, the less, the less lenient, all of this stuff. So it's almost like we get more lenient about the things that we know does and doesn't matter, but we don't get more lenient in what we tolerate. I think that's probably a good way to put it. Let's see who's talking about. Let's see. I spend about 100 to 150 a week on groceries. Some of the more expensive stuff is a bag of rice and a bag of chicken, even the last few weeks. That's good. Teen boy in the house, yes. Teen boy in the house eats a lot for whatever reason. It's not clicking. That's super frustrating. Eats a ton, yes. Good food ain't cheap. It's true. Jesus, I'm 28. Don't remind me about getting older. That's pretty funny. Oh, deadlifts. Yes, deadlifts and grip strength, huge. I think that deadlifts are one of those exercises that if you could only do one exercise for the rest of your life, I have a list of a short list to choose from. Lunges, weighted lunges. Squats, as long as you're not going too hard on your spine. Deadlifts are a huge bonus for so many things about your posture, your core strength, and your balance, and in this case, your grip strength. So, yes, and yes, guys, yes. Meanwhile, we've got this guy shooting a firecracker out of his ass. Because what a way to wake up on a Tuesday morning. Let's see. That's apparently going to be the video of the day today. Calorie deficit. AJ Cortez. Guys, if you don't follow him, you're missing out. This guy puts out a lot of solid game stuff, but his main focus is body transformation, muscling up, but still being able to walk across the room. There are so many people who focus on weightlifting, bodybuilding, this kind of thing, and you literally can't walk across the room without getting out of breath, okay? So follow accounts like AJ's. He is high, it will be a high return on your investment just by following this one single account on fitness. Halloween Town, that's pretty funny. Your sex life is now called the last thing you watched. That's pretty funny. Well, I watched a documentary, so that sounds about right. It is within the confines of the bedroom where women reveal how they feel about themselves. Ooh, let's see what this video says. Let's just see.
Pass the out.
We've got a girl screaming. You know that
I'm gonna
can't
eat
be.
your ass.
What is the kink that women are most attracted to?
Me getting in the ass, me eating a girl out, and then somebody else in my pussy at the same time. That was the whole shit. Hold me down, rip the out of me, and like, no is not an answer. Like, let's get it in hand. Choke me until I pass the out. Like, there's no safe word. Trying the mascara down. Like, we are all of it. Yeah, if you're not spitting in my mouth, it's not it. I'm gonna eat your ass. I've eaten men's ass. Let me eat your ass. Hold your legs back, and I'm the fucking man. I'm gonna eat your ass.
What is the kink that women are?
Okay. How to approach this? Girls on the street when they're drunk and horny, and he's a good-looking guy, will talk like this. And meanwhile, you guys are like having to like have a real conversation with the love of your life, who's also the mother of your children, trying to get her to open up about what she enjoys and what kind of things she'd like to try in the bedroom. And she can't say. She's saying, I love having sex with you. I love our sex life. It's good right now. And she's not going, I'd like to eat your ass. I'd like you to pull your legs back, and I'd like to eat your ass, and I'd like you to fuck my ass until I pass out, no matter what I say and how many times I say my safe word. Women like this are not the ones that are in relationship. These two girls are drunk and screaming on the street because he stopped them because he's good looking and they are horny and drunk. Most women cannot talk about sex. Even in the moment of passion, they struggle with expressing their feelings and expressing what they're enjoying sexually. Even in the moment, they're hesitant to even like say, oh, that feels good. Oh my God. Oh, thank you. That's amazing. Please keep doing that. Never stop. Girls are hesitant to even say that much in real life. But girls like this who are on the street and drunk and talking, in front of a camera. So they're like completely acting out. They're completely putting on a show. Then they will say this kind of stuff. This is not real life. These girls are, I dare say, the trashy anomaly. Okay. So don't mistake girls who are comfortable saying things like this on camera with girls who are in real life, who are the kinds of girls that most of you actually want to be with. So don't let girls like this convince you that the girl in front of you is weird for not wanting to talk about sex and not feeling comfortable really, truly sharing what she likes, what she doesn't like, and what she's interested in sexually. Don't let girls like this spoil the decent human being that you have in front of you. That's a lot. I need to like cleanse my brain from that. It irritates me. Girls like that give girls like you're interested in who genuinely don't have a lot of comfort talking about this stuff, and girls like me who have a comfort in talking about it but aren't screaming about eating your ass in the middle of the street in a drunken binge night. Like, it's not from an educational standpoint. That's from an attention-seeking kind of place that those girls are joining us. So, girls like that just annoy me. Anyway, and I hope they annoy you too. Quite honestly, I hope they annoy you too, because they're a trashy version of what most of you are seeking in a relationship, whether that be a relationship for the night or a relationship for the rest of your life. That being said, thank you so much for joining me today. I genuinely appreciate, yes, Girls like that are on a fast track to OnlyFans. They probably have one. They've probably ruined their asshole like fucking traffic cones or something weird. So make no mistake, girls like that are they give girls like me a headache is what they do. So annoying. Guys, go lift heavy things. Pick heavy things up and put them back down. Go have some hot sex and go accomplish something. Be productive and win your day. Thank you guys so much. I am so excited. So many of you were able to make it this morning. I appreciate you guys prioritizing waking up with me. It makes me happy, and you guys add so much to the conversation. So thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day. Bye.